Hey, this is Perry with XOCA, and you're listening to Heavy Mental Breakdown.
Harry with XOCA. We were laughing a little bit before because I was just like, "Hey man, it's nice to finally hear your voice. I feel like you've heard mine a million times by now." So
Yep, for sure.
I'm just like, yes, I finally get to talk in person.
Yep, I exist.
Well,
I'm not a robot.
exactly. I was just like, is this guy AI or something? Like, I don't even know what he sounds like. But yeah, one of the reasons we are here is because Heavy Mental Breakdown is sponsoring a show this weekend out at the
Absolutely.
out at the Jewel with the
Yeah, the Jewel Music Venue or Jewel
yeah
Nightclub, either
yeah
one.
yeah yeah the Jewel Music Venue this Saturday in Manchester, New Hampshire, with our friends Saved by Scarlet, Major Moment, and Diamonds to Dust, and our friends RVKH. And tell us about your role in this show. How did you get set up with all this, and how did this kind of all come together?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I'm just kind of the organizer. Um, I kind of run a sort of small Christian metal ministry here in New Hampshire. It was just kind of a spur of the moment thing, to be honest. Um, but a few months back, actually, there was going to be another show with No Treaty before they kind of parted ways or whatever. But so yeah, I was kind of bummed by that, and my buddy Phil from a local band here, Permeated Bones, great
Oh,
dude.
I've
He's
I've
a
had
solo
I've
artist.
yeah yeah yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I've had him on. He's going to be showing up this weekend, I think.
Yep, yep. No, absolutely. Yeah, you'll definitely see him in the pit. And
Cool.
but yeah, no, he messaged me. He's like, yeah, dude, I got in contact with James Franchise. I was like, oh, dude, that's sick. And he's like,
Oh,
yeah, he's
that's
really
right.
interested.
That's right.
Yeah,
So, remind me who that is again. I'm unfamiliar with him.
no, yeah, yeah. So yeah, James Franchise, he's like a Christian social media influencer. He does like CCM or Christian contemporary music, worship music covers, but he makes them into metal.
Oh,
They're pretty
okay.
good, yeah, yeah. But
Cool. I'll check him out.
yeah, 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 no, he's pretty good stuff. So so yeah, he got me in contact with him, and James was like, yeah, dude, I'm pretty interested in coming about that area and setting something up. And yeah, we just got talking, and then next thing you know, Diamonds to Us is involved, which is nuts because they happen to be my favorite band, which is crazy.
Oh, really? They're your favorite?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
nuts. My mind is absolutely blown. Like I can't even fathom what's happening. But yep.
No, they're
And then
definitely great, but I think
yeah,
I think out of the lineup, I just Saved by Scarlet, man. There's just such cool dudes.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No,
Oh
yeah,
my
no,
God.
Saved by
And
Scarlet's awesome.
their music is insane. The growls are brutal. It's
Yep, yep, yep.
yeah,
Yeah,
I am
awesome lyrics
stoked to
too,
see
dude.
it.
Like
Yeah,
the writing is great.
it really is.
Yeah, for sure. But um, but yeah, and then I actually, if I'm being completely honest, I already told him this, but if I'm being completely honest, I actually never knew about Saved by Scarlet until I think I think we had another band that was kind of looking to join us, but they couldn't make it. But they had recommended Saved by Scarlet to us.
Mm,
So we got in contact with them, and then we just hit it off. We're good buddies now. But
yeah.
yeah, no, Nate's awesome. But yeah, everything just kind of fell into place, and then man, I was like searching everywhere for a venue, and I was calling everywhere, and I went and toured probably like 10 or so places in person, if not
Mm.
more.
Oh, okay.
It, yeah, it just took a while to find something, and then finally I got in contact with the owner of the Jewel Music Venue. I don't know if that's who people normally talk to, but I mean, whatever. It was it's awesome just to be able to directly communicate with him, and
Yeah.
yeah, no, he's been very helpful. He's been uh, kind of a mentor through this, honestly.
Oh,
He's been like
cool.
giving me tips and whatnot, to get everything organized. But no, no, he's great. Shout out to John. But yeah, but no, he got me like an awesome discounted rate and everything. He's like, "Oh man, you're doing pretty good for just kind of starting out with your first show." I'm like, "Hey man, I'm just winging it," you know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, that's
but
how I feel about my show coming up next month at the end of May. I'm just
yeah,
like, I have never thrown a show in my life. I've never booked a single band before, but now I'm trying
yeah,
to run this
yeah.
like all day festival.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
that's
like
that's nuts, dude.
day by
Just
day, dude.
straight
That's
into a
all it is.
festival too, dude.
Yeah, I was just like, maybe I'm in a little over my head on this one. I don't know.
Yep.
But like you said, with John being such a cool dude to you, I feel the same. I all the bands, well, not all the
Yeah,
bands, but a lot of them have reached out and saying, "Hey, dude, I know this is your first one. If you need any advice, if you need any questions at all, just feel free to ask." And a few of the bands who've been doing this for a while offered that, and they've been a
for
huge
sure.
help. Shout out to Nick at Monolith Zero and my friends
Nice,
over
nice.
at Lives Lost who are performing. So
That's awesome,
um
man. Yeah, there's a lot to navigate, you know what I
it
mean?
really is.
It seems like an easier feat, I guess, you know what I mean? But like there's a lot of moving parts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And um stuff to keep track of and staying organized, I think is the biggest deal.
Yeah, I actually have a group chat going on with every single person that's going to be performing there, and we're
Yeah,
all
yeah,
just
same
we're all
here.
just we're all just talking and be like, "Hey, so what's your turnaround time? How long do you think?" And just like trying to find out little details and where to place people because I have actually quite a few bands coming from out of town,
Oh dang.
out of
How
state
many are
actually.
showing up?
Well, we have a total of I think 13 artists. A couple of them are comedians. One is a poet who's going to be doing some stuff. But I
Oh
think we
wow.
have I think we have 10 bands,
That's
and
super cool, dude.
about five of them are from out of state who are traveling for it.
Damn, good stuff, man.
I'm just like, well, the pressure's on, I guess.
Yeah, 13 band, dude, that's not an easy feat. I'm struggling with four bands, dude. Come on.
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing. But
Yeah,
I
no,
do know.
I've been saying this the whole time, man. I'm
I
just
have
winging it.
I have faith in the community. I have faith
Yo,
that the artists are gonna, help promote. And I mean that's kind of the best you can do.
yeah, yeah, no, definitely. Yeah,
With
no,
with with,
that's
with
that's
all
like
the
the one that.
artists coming, it's definitely not going to be a a small crowd, I'll tell you that. So no matter what, even if just all the bands hanging out, it's going to be a packed house. We'll all be hanging out having fun.
Yeah, dude, for sure. No, that's good stuff. Yeah, no, the biggest thing about I've seen about the metal scene at least is everybody's just so freaking nice, dude. Like,
Really
holy
are.
crap, everybody's so helpful, so kind, and it's like I'm sure outsiders are like think the opposite, like, oh, it's just a bunch of meatheads, you know what I
Oh, for
mean? But I'm
sure,
like,
for sure.
absolutely not, dude. These are like some of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, and that's one of the whole points of this podcast would be like, yeah, all you hear is, all you might hear is loud, aggressive music and screaming. But if you actually dive into these lyrics and learn about what they're
Yeah, dude.
actually saying and not just hearing noises, it's
Yeah.
actually some really deep shit.
No, absolutely, man. Absolutely. It's like it's literal like passionate poetry, some of the stuff. Like
Yeah,
it's so good. So good. I don't know. But
yeah.
uh but yeah, I get like the sound itself is not for everybody, but like man, I feel like there's no other like medium of music that you can get so much emotion out of.
No, there's not.
You know what I mean?
There
But
really isn't.
you know,
I think
uh,
metal is the most genuine genre out
absolutely,
there.
absolutely. Yep, just
but
the
but
rawness of it.
but we get viewed as the opposite.
Yep.
But it's all
Yeah,
good. That's
exactly.
why we have a safe place on this podcast to get all that shit out and
For sure, dude.
let everyone know what they're actually saying and why they're saying it. It's very,
Yep.
very, very important. Um, so you were saying earlier that you have a metal ministry. Why don't you explain a little bit what that is?
Yeah, so I mean, um, it originally was not a metal ministry. And I wouldn't even, I don't know, I feel like huge impersonator syndrome, whatever, impersonator,
Hmm.
of like calling myself a ministry, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
I gave my life to Christ only like a year and a half ago, to be honest, completely
Oh,
honest.
okay.
Yeah, so uh I don't know, man. It's everything's just kind of fallen into place, and it's like, man, maybe this is what I'm called to do, is just bring people together in a, I guess, format that kind of, saved my life, you know,
Mm.
and maybe it can touch others the way that it saved mine, and
Yeah, I get that, man. I mean, it's not the
yeah,
same, obviously, but I mean, metal music literally saved my life,
yeah, no,
and
yeah, I hear you, man. Same here, bro.
that's why I do it. I'm just like the least I can do for this community and for this music is to like show the good side of it, and maybe if people understand the lyrics, maybe it'll help save somebody else too.
Absolutely, absolutely, dude. But but yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
and
there's
I
so
was
much
telling
passion in this
you,
community.
yeah, there really is. I know we've been chatting for a minute, so I'm not 100% sure if I've told you this, but I've just recently found my way, uh, my light, I guess, I'm not sure, but my way back to faith.
Really,
Yeah, I've
man.
had
Congratulations, dude.
thank you, man. Thank you. I don't know. I was just pushing it aside for so long.
Yep.
But I had a couple reasons. I was just upset. I had a lot of passing, a lot of bad things happen in my life. That's the
Yeah, no, I
time I
hear you.
should have turned to it, but I didn't. I was just fighting everything.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. I kind of just snapped out of it one day. I'm just like, maybe if I do go this route, it'll help me. And then it took me a couple months to actually kind of get adjusted and being able to even say the words that, I'm a believer
Yeah,
again
dude.
and all that. But I'm there now. And I've been stoked to talk to some of these bands and hear their faith and their stories through their music. It's very inspiring. So I
Yeah,
am
no,
actually
absolutely.
looking forward so much to this show, all the bands. And especially permeated bones, who I'm going to throw around in the pit a little bit.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. With one arm.
With one arm, exactly.
One arm, dude.
If
Yo, you gotta
anybody
tell me how
sees a
that happened,
guy,
dude.
yeah, if anybody sees uh, a guy with a sling being very careful but still moshing, that's me. Just FYI, if anybody sees that. No,
Yeah,
man,
dude. We're
it's
gonna get you to crowd surf, bro.
well, you know what? I'm not going to because here I'm going to tell you the story about how it happened. So
Yeah, yeah.
I was at the Slaughter to Prevail show a couple nights ago, and
Nice.
I was like right in the front. I was like, if you had to say a row because it's a pit, like I was in like the fourth row or something like that for most of the show,
Yep.
which was fucking amazing. Oh my God, it was one of the best shows I've ever been to in my life.
Yep.
But anyway, where I was, it wasn't the best spot because there was a shit ton of crowd surfers that day.
Yeah.
And everything was going fine. You help push them, help carry them, but sometimes you just don't see them. They're coming from behind you. You just don't know. And then
Yeah.
this one girl, like they threw her pretty high in the air, and instead of everyone catching her, no one really caught her because no one saw her. And then
No way.
she landed right on top of my head and was falling and grabbed onto me and brought me down with her. And
Dude.
it wasn't like, oh, I fell on my knees and I've, no, it was just a straight up like elbow to the cement as hard as I could. And she landed on top of me. Like
Oh,
it was
dude.
so fucking painful, dude. And
That sucks.
I didn't even realize, but I had a deep cut And after the show, my arm was just covered in blood. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then I start rubbing it all over my Suicide Cages shirt. I'll give them a shout out. I was wearing their
Yeah.
shirt, and then I was just pressing my elbow up against it all throughout the subway to get home. The walk to the subway, on the subway, the walk home. I was bleeding the entire time. It was the weirdest thing. I've never
Jeez.
lost that amount of blood. And I thought it was broken because after I kind of like settled in, because the adrenaline from the show, I was all hyped up. But once it kicked in, oh my God, I thought it was broken, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yikes, man.
Fuck.
Huh,
Spent
man.
all
So
day, and like I told you, I spent all day in like fucking urgent care yesterday, and they patched it up and gave me a sling. You're like, all right, take off. I'm like, all right.
good stuff, dude. Well,
So
you're a trooper for coming to this show this weekend still.
I am jumping on a bus at about 8 a.m. and going up there to you guys. I'm gonna be a little early, but
Nice, man. Yeah, yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, come
take.
early, man.
What time do you guys? I so the doors open at 6.
Doors are at 5.
Oh,
Show is
doors.
6.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll be there a couple hours early. What time do you? Well, never mind. I'll talk to you about that
Yeah,
afterwards.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, you do.
Anyway, so a metal ministry, is that in person? Is that online? Is it just like a online community? Like what is that? Like, and how is that bringing community together?
Honestly, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
So I guess first step is I don't know, kind of get these shows going, kind of get more of a I don't know, quote unquote following, I guess. Um, I don't know. I don't have much of a reach at the moment, so I mean, I'd like to have like a Discord community and all that stuff.
That
Where
would
we
be
do like,
cool.
yeah, 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 we can have like prayer sessions and just talk freely about the Lord and all that stuff. Saved by Scarlet has a great Discord uh, channel. You should actually join. Actually, it's
Oh, I didn't know
pretty
they
awesome.
had
But
one.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'll send you the link after. But
Cool. Are you only promoting like faith-based bands and shows, or are you open to doing to promoting other shows?
yeah, I mean the it's always going to be faith based, 100%.
Okay.
However, I'm more than open to having secular bands at my shows. Like, I don't care. That's how you reach people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I grew up listening to like Slipknot and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Hell
So,
yeah.
yep. But yeah. So,
Well, think on it.
I mean, we got
I
Major Moment. You know,
yeah.
and I mean, they're gonna draw a good secular crowd and all that. So that'll
Yeah.
be awesome. But,
Well, just think about it. If you want your flyer thrown on a major festival happening out in Brooklyn, I think I know someone who can help sponsor your name and put it on a flyer. Just saying. Just
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Maybe I'm
man.
talking about Mental Music Fest or not. I don't know, but
That would be crazy, dude.
well, yeah, we'll definitely touch base on that because I'm super down, man. Though you're,
Yeah, man,
dude, the
for
flyer is
sure.
going to be shared by so many fucking people, man. It's going to be all over the place. I'm going to print them out, put them in front of like all the subway stops, all the walls, and I'm going to go crazy with flyers leading up to it. So
Yeah,
it'll be
man.
fun. It's going to be
Yeah, do
fun.
it up.
Hopefully,
Do it
it's
up.
good. Trying to do a sellout show. I
Yeah,
actually
for
reached
sure.
out to Scarlett because I was trying to have another day actually. I was gonna have Friday night and then all day Saturday, but it's really rough for people, especially out of town, to make it on a Friday during the week. So it
Oh,
didn't
for
work
sure.
out with
What state is this?
it's gonna be in New York.
New York, New York, New York. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, Brooklyn. It's gonna be out here in Brooklyn, New York. And yeah,
Awesome.
we'll
Is it
we'll definitely
outside, inside?
it's inside. It's going to be at a bar called, well, at a well, it is a bar. It's called Bar Frida, but they have a downstairs venue. So like you have to go down like 20 steps. It wraps around and there's just like this really grungy underground like punk rock space. I've been there a
Dude,
couple
that's cool.
times and it's always such a blast. And it
That's
just
awesome,
feels
dude.
so New York and Brooklyn like when you have to like walk down steps to get to a basement to see a show. I don't know. It just seems
Yeah,
cool. I was looking at
that's
other
awesome.
venues and I'm just like, yeah, they're big, they're bigger, they're nicer, but I want to go with the grungy spot, man.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
And I have no clue
Yeah,
what the
dude.
turnout's going to be, so like I didn't want to book like a 500 person place. So I'm just like,
Yeah, yeah,
all right,
yeah,
this place is 200. I think we'll be okay.
yeah, for
But
sure.
we'll see.
Yeah, no, the Jewel is 350, but I don't
No,
know if we're gonna
okay.
hit that, you know.
That's
But
a great size for something like
yeah,
that.
you know,
Yeah.
it's a nice venue.
I'm stoked to
For up
finally
here in
see it.
Manchester.
I've never even been
Yep.
to New Hampshire before.
Oh, really? No, yeah, you'll love
So
it. It's just
so
woods and then just
yeah.
little cities in the middle of the woods.
Yeah, I was thinking, I'm like, since I'm going to be there early, maybe I should go check something out, but I'm not sure what to check out. You
Yeah.
have any pointers? Have any ideas?
Do you like to hike at all?
I do, but I wouldn't want to do that
Oh,
for
yeah.
this weekend.
Yeah,
I
you're
would only
broken
have
too.
I would only have yeah, I would only have a couple hours to like
Yep.
go
Oh, shoot.
like is there like a local like coffee shop that's like, oh, this is the one to go to if you're out here, or a street where
Um,
there's a lot of like little things going on, or
yeah, man, I honestly don't know the area that much.
okay.
Man, I just work a lot, and my hobbies consist of hiking and like just kind of chilling by the lake, and
Mm,
um, I'm backwoods type, you know what I mean? So,
cool.
um,
Water
but
just brings me so much peace. If I'm by the
yeah, dude.
water, I'm just like, leave me here all day. I'm good.
Yep, yeah, no, if you can, I'd definitely check out like Lake Winnipesaukee, beautiful lake.
Winnipesaukee.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah,
It
it's
would be
huge
cool to
lake.
do some like meditation stuff before the crazy night too. Meditate by the lake.
Yep. Yeah, no, absolutely. Some prayer. Yep. 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 Absolutely, dude.
Um,
Um,
so how did you even get caught up? Well, not caught up, but how did you even get started in like uh with the metal community coming from the faith base? Not a lot of people would go this route. What made you go like the metal route through a metal ministry, throwing metal shows? Like, where did that just whole idea spark from you to kind of create something like this?
yeah. So again, as I said, this didn't really start as ministry. I mean, even still, I wouldn't. I have a hard time calling it ministry, but it's kind of the direction I want it to go in.
Yeah, call it
Um,
what you want it to be, man, and it'll have manifestation.
yeah, for sure, dude.
There you go.
But I was struggling with some heavy stuff, and um, man, I was really down, and um, yeah, dude, I don't really want to get into that whole spiel because I
You're
might start
good.
crying or whatever.
No, you're good.
Um, but I mean, long story short, I didn't really want to, exist anymore.
Dude,
Um,
same story. I was almost gone.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
If it wasn't for a Corey Taylor song, I actually wouldn't be
Oh,
here right
really?
now.
Yeah, dude, Corey Taylor's great, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why I look up to him, not even just music, but personally. And
Yeah,
so, yeah, his music got me through the hardest time in my entire life. So,
that's awesome, dude.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah, yeah. But anyways, I was out for a hike, dude, and well, actually, I guess rewind a couple weeks prior. So I work at a Christian machine shop,
Hmm.
um, and I wasn't Christian when I got hired. Although, however, I would probably say I was Christian, but
Hmm.
I was not.
Hmm.
I was living wrong, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I fell away from the faith for like 5 or 6 years beforehand. I grew up in a kind of sort of Christian household. I mean, we went to church, but we never really, it was never really talked about outside of church or anything like that.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, after I graduated, just kind of completely fell away, and then just got myself into some trouble. Um, But yeah, so fast forward to getting hired at this place. I'm like working there. It's fun. I like it. Everybody's great and nice, and I love my job. Uh,
Very cool.
it was a blessing in itself because I mean it required like years of experience for the position I'm in, and it just kind of like blessed me with this position. But anyway, so one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, yo, I know you're a metalhead." Um, and I'm like, "Yeah, dude." And have you heard of Jesus metal? And I'm like, um, no, I have not. That sounds that sounds gay. What do you mean Jesus metal? And he's like, yo, put these headphones on and um yeah, so he's got trumpets by No Treaty and I don't know if you've heard that song.
No.
Um but dude, so good, so good.
Okay.
And he's got the fast forwards to the part, the breakdown, and it gets to the part. It's like Hosanna for the breakdown, dude. Oh my gosh, it was freaking sick. And
Mm.
I was like,
It
man,
stuck,
okay,
man. It sparked
yeah,
something in you.
yeah. I was like, dude, this is actually really good. What is going on? Like Christian Zone and rock, I guess. And yeah, so I went home and I just started like looking into it because I was this is a point where I'm like still down on my luck, you know what I mean? I'm like searching for whatever the heck to
Yeah.
kind of bring me out of this pit. And
We've all been there.
yeah,
Looking for something to
yeah,
pull us out.
for sure. And I started like curating this little playlist or whatever. It's actually now the XOCA playlist, XOCA. I titled it Holy War.
Holy War.
It's a great playlist. You check it out. But yeah, so anyways,
I think you've sent that to me before, actually, a
oh,
while
really?
back.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, it's a great playlist. I like it. Obviously I made it. But um but yeah, so man, I'm on this mountain. I get down. I'm beat. I'm like, man, screw the world.
Yeah.
I got stuff going on. Um,
It's easier to take off than to deal with it all sometimes.
yeah, dude, and
But
like,
that's not a good
like,
mindset to have.
absolutely, absolutely not. And man, so like, I have a daughter, right? And
Mm,
this is a point I wasn't allowed to see her for like 8 months.
mm,
First 8 months of her life. I was falsely accused for like domestic violence and stuff. And
mm.
man, yeah, I was just
That's
mad.
rough.
I was so angry at just like why God,
Yeah.
like I try to be a good dude, you know what I mean?
Right. If you
It's
loved
like
me as everyone said you did, why are you doing this to
yeah,
me?
yeah, dude. And
Yeah.
bro, I get down from this mountain and I turn on my radio or my freaking Bluetooth, my car radio, and I just turn on the playlist and I'm like praying whatever, and this song comes on. It's Epilogue by Mouth of the South, dude.
Hmm.
And man, those lyrics, they like, man, something changed to me that day because of that song. It was the first time I heard it too.
Hmm.
Um,
Wow.
and uh, dude, it's powerful. I can't even explain it. But yeah, long story short, I was bawling my eyes out. I was like, man, I was thinking about blowing my brains out.
Ah,
And
shit.
it's a show, dude. And now
That's
I'm
rough.
now I'm weeping for the Lord to freaking save me from myself, And like,
Hmm.
oh, dude, it's like, man, that song is like, um, the like the refrain towards the end of the song is, "You are the child of the King. You have been set free. There is nothing that can separate you from me. I am the one that calls you son. I formed you in the womb.
Hmm.
Um, your home is not a tomb." And man, it was like,
Hmm. Your
this,
home is
yeah, you
not
got,
a
you,
tomb.
yeah,
You
dude,
don't
if
have
you
to
gotta, you
live
gotta, you gotta
feeling
just read
dead.
these lyrics, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you don't need to live a dead life, man. Like,
Yeah.
um,
Wow. Power. Yeah. Yeah. Send it to me. I'd love to hear it.
yeah, dude, absolutely. And yeah, from that day forward, I was like, man, something's got to give, and I gotta change myself, or else I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be there for my daughter, you know.
Yeah.
And then, dude, I was on the up and up after that. Like I was still depressed, still struggling, man. But I had like this fire in me that things were gonna
Mm.
get better,
Yeah.
you know.
Sometimes
And like,
sometimes no matter how rough things are, you just need to fall. You
no,
kind of just
absolutely,
need to fall and crash, and then you find yourself in that weird crash. It's like you're at a really low point, but then you just start to realize like all the things in your life that you need to fix. And like that's
yeah,
not like that didn't happen to me until I fell completely. There was actually a night that I tried to take my life.
yeah.
And I failed. And but after
Thank the
that,
Lord, dude.
yeah,
I'm glad you're here. You
yeah,
matter.
thank you, man. Thank you. Um, but after that night, well, after like a week or so after getting out of the hospital and everything, um, I really started just reflecting on my life. I'm like, okay, all right, hold on. I have a second chance here. I'm like, I need
Yeah,
to do
dude.
something. I need to do something. And then it took some time, but I am the happiest I've ever been right now. So
Yeah,
kind of wild. And like when these
amen to
bad
that, dude.
things happen to us, in the moment it's really hard to see any light or any positive out of it. But once you're out of it and you look back on it, dude, it's fucking wild the ride. You're like, oh, that happened because of
Yeah,
this. That needed to
yeah,
happen so this could happen to lead to this thing.
yep,
It's like
yep,
everything has a purpose, whether it's
yeah,
awful
for
or
sure.
not.
And and I don't want to get the viewers mixed up here. You know what I mean? Like for the longest time, I thought I was like being punished or whatever. You know,
Yeah.
for just being a freaking failure, man. You know,
I was like, is
and
there a curse on me? Like, did someone like
yeah,
do some witchcraft and put
yeah,
a curse on me and now I'm cursed for the rest of
yeah,
my life? My
yeah,
mind
man.
actually, I was so down one time. My mind actually thought that. I was like, shit.
Yeah. No, I hear you, dude. Yeah, but I mean, I want the viewers to know, like the God is not punishing you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
God would
believe
never
that
punish you.
now. Yeah.
And everything happens. I'm a genuine believer that everything happens at random. You know what I mean?
Mm,
But however, God uses um, pain and suffering to mold you
yeah.
and he's there to comfort you in your time of hurt. You know, and
Yeah.
um, but yeah, he never causes pain or suffering. God of love would never do that.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know, man. It's crazy. There's so many like fallacies with Christianity nowadays where it's like, oh well, this omniscient God is out to get me if I stumble. But no, I was
Hmm.
literally just suffering the consequences of my own failures, dude. Like
Mm,
I was punishing myself, man. I
yeah.
wasn't being punished by God. I was screwing myself over,
A lot
you
of the
know?
stuff we do to ourselves, it's wild.
Yeah. And I'm like here blaming God like an idiot, you know? And I'm like,
You were just hurting, man. And
well,
you're
yeah,
trying to
yeah, yeah,
find something. You weren't an idiot or anything.
yeah, for sure. For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
But like, dude, if I just followed the straight and narrow path that he literally provided for us in the book, like I would be in a completely different place. Like
Mm,
again, I'm suffering by my own hand here, you know? And it took me
yeah.
to realize that to understand that, man, I need inward change in order to um just unscrew myself, dude.
Yeah.
And the only way to do that was to follow God's way, you know?
Yeah. All of our journeys are so different and all of us kind of find the faith a certain way, and it takes time sometimes. Like when my grandmother
Yeah,
died, I completely lost all faith. I'm just like, why would you take her
yeah,
from me? Why are you
yeah,
putting
yeah.
the family through all this pain? And I lost the faith for like 15 years.
Man, that's
And
wild.
just in this last couple of years, I've started to find it again. And you sent me something recently that actually almost made me cry because it came so unexpected. And I was
Oh,
just like, I'm like, what? What made you send this to me? Like it was something like God really loves you or something like that. And it was so random. Like we weren't even really talking that day. Like I just looked at my phone and I see that message and it just hit. It just hit, man.
and
I'm just like, man, I kind of needed that right now.
I don't know, dude. I don't know why, but I just like felt compelled to just randomly say that. I didn't even know if you were a believer or not, to be honest.
Right, right. And that's why it
I,
was so
I don't
strong.
know.
Because you had no idea what my religion was or anything, and you randomly just sent that to me. And it was like, it was just wild, man. It's wild.
Yeah, man. I don't
Mm.
know. I mean, the Lord works in crazy ways, dude. That's just
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
well, the thing is that the reason, one of the reasons why it's stuck so hard is because I've been getting a lot of that kind of stuff, man. A lot of
Really.
like little signs here and there, like family are having dreams about me and faith and stuff. Like it's getting a little wild.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
uh,
That's awesome.
yeah,
It
it's
is
coming
wild.
at me full force right now. I'm just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
I
dude.
am
And it's
actually
like,
doing something good in this world right now. Maybe maybe
dude, you
I
know what? You freaking are, dude. You're here talking about mental health, man. Like that's not an easy topic. That's one of the hardest topics to talk about. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Especially in like the male community, dude.
Right,
Like
right, right.
we don't talk about this crap. You know what I mean? Homie, don't
We
play no
don't.
games with this stuff.
My
But like,
audience is 80% men.
okay, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, man, it's like the male mental health crisis in this country right now is absurd,
It is.
and
It
I think
really is.
it's because we've become godless, dude, as a nation. And I mean, it's
Right.
not to
I
say
agree.
like oh, America needs to be Christian, blah blah blah. I mean, it's more so like the world needs it because
Yeah.
there's so much degeneracy and it's like all these dating apps and man, it's like
Mm.
there's so much cancer out there, dude. And
Yeah.
again, it circles back to where we're suffering by our own hand. It's like, man, we need to realize uh, that we're causing all this pain in this world, and that it's not God causing the pain. It's
No.
literally us.
Yeah.
It's literally us as imperfect humans,
And
under the
that's
reign of
mhm.
the evil one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So why XOCA? What's behind that name?
Yeah, so it's got two meanings. So XOCA is actually shorthand for exousia, which
Mm.
is the Greek word for authority in the Bible.
Okay.
Um, and also XOCA is also an acronym um, for kind of the sort of ministry slash music collective thing I want to start,
Oh, okay.
slash am starting. It stands for Christi Ordo Creatorum Auctoritas, which is the Christ Order of Creative Authority
Hmm.
in
Never heard of
Latin.
this before. Okay.
Yeah. So essentially, it's like just kind of um, just heavy worship type collective um, of kind of metal vocalists and metal artists and stuff like that, dude. You know what I mean? Just all glory to God is the kind of center of it.
Cool. You were talking about how the world needs God right now.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
dude, the state of the world right now is absolutely nuts. Just with
Absurd.
politics and addictions and like you said all these cancers that are affecting us, like I'm seeing it now, and you're saying that we do a lot of this to ourselves. Like
Yeah,
dude, there was a I actually could have ended my life a couple times with alcohol, and it wasn't even
yeah,
intentional. It was just drinking every night to like just numb my pain. Yeah, it
yeah,
would
dude.
make me feel like shit in the morning, but it got me out of that mindset when I was drinking. But
Yeah,
ultimately, it just made things worse, of course. And I was drinking like every night, drinking a whole bottle of like whiskey, within the night. And it got really bad. And I blacked out several times. But anyway, where I'm going with that is, um, yeah, I was doing that to myself, and there's no way I could have blamed anybody but myself. And I've been sober now for 75 straight days, which is huge
Dude,
for
hell
me.
yeah.
Which is huge
Man,
for
I'm
me.
proud of you.
Thank you.
That's not an easy feat, dude.
It's not, especially when I was living off of it, man. I seriously
Yeah.
was living off of it. And yeah, and I'm 75 days sober, and I'm like, I'm happy now. I'm like, I totally was doing like just stopping doing what I was doing
Yep.
helped me, saved me. Just
Yeah,
stopping.
dude.
That's all I needed to do was stop. Stop doing this bad
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, dude. I still got my own vices. I mean, I'm chiefing on nicotine as we speak, dude. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So, like, man, just because you find God doesn't mean everything's just gonna clean up immediately.
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
a work in progress, dude. Like,
We all are.
I have the worst mouth possible. Like,
You
dude,
cussing up a
I
storm?
am. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
dude,
also
me too,
military,
man.
so
Oh, you are?
yeah, it's
Oh,
ingrained
cool.
in me that I just have to be just foul with my mouth. And
Where
it's not, I can't even blame the military because again, it's just me, dude. But like, holy crap, I'm bad. And
when were you in the military?
I've been in for 7.5 years so
Oh,
far.
you're still in it. Like you're just
Yeah,
Oh, I had no
yeah,
idea, dude.
I'm a
Thank you for
guardsman.
that.
Oh yeah, no, it's
Wow, a
good.
lot of respect out to you, man. A lot of respect out to you and
Yeah,
everyone
sure.
you're working with out there. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's a
Hmm.
good time. I love it, but probably do it for 20.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Um, so one thing, I guess, and I don't know if this is an ignorant question or what, but you like to do, in my opinion, as like an outsider, not knowing too much about like the Christian community and metal and stuff, you put out some pretty dark artwork sometimes.
yeah.
And especially this new one that you just put out. What is that balance between religion but also kind of this dark imagery that you're doing?
Yeah, dude. I mean, the world is dark, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just like to embrace that kind of concept. I'm
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's like a cross going through a skull, I think I see with like one horn
Yeah,
on this
yeah,
new
yeah,
one.
yeah,
Wow,
yeah. So
it's brutal.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, okay. So first off, I'm not an artist by any means. I just kind of do like Photoshop. I take actual like photographs and manipulate them into like graphics. You know what I mean?
Kind of like those trees
Um,
behind it and stuff.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
looks
like that
cool.
skull is an actual human skull that I found
Oh,
online.
that's a
Yeah,
real
and
person.
yeah, probably.
We got to tag them in this.
Yeah,
We got to
yeah, I
try to
don't
find their
know.
Instagram handle and collab with them on this.
Yeah, bro's cooked though. I don't know how long he's gone, but um, yeah. I mean, yeah. So the whole I guess concept of that piece is Psalm 3. Um, wait, shoot, is it Psalm 3? Man, I'm bad at this. Hold
All good.
up.
All good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
in one
yeah.
of the. It's in one of them.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in the
It's
Bible
in there
somewhere.
somewhere.
No, yeah, no, it's Psalm 3, 1 through 7. Specifically the last two verses of that chapter, or that I guess passage of that chapter. Um, and please strike all the enemies on the cheek. Or I guess some translations say, please strike all the enemies on the jaw. And then it says, you
Mm.
break the teeth of the wicked. And it's basically just like David asking for strength to I guess protect him and I guess asking God to help him survive this wave of soldiers that was coming at uh, him or his
Mm.
nation.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was a cool concept, I guess.
It
And
is. It really
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. And
Do you sell do you have any merch or anything from what you're doing? Like from these art prints, from this art, do you sell prints or anything? Like Like
Yeah.
especially like for this weekend, like it would be dope if you had a table and like having art and like selling that. Or I'm sure you already do that. Like what's your kind of relationship with your art and selling it or showing it? Like
So
what's that like?
I don't know. I have like a store online.
Mhm.
I sell like flags and t-shirts.
Oh,
Um,
you have t-shirts. I
and
gotta grab
yeah,
one.
yeah, sure,
You gonna
dude.
have them this
Um,
weekend?
no, no, I didn't want to take away from the band's merch. You know
Mm.
what I mean? I didn't want
You
to
can
sell my own
throw,
stuff.
you can sell, you can throw one shirt in there. I don't think that
Yeah,
would
I
be a
mean, yeah,
problem.
maybe. I don't know.
One shirt's not going to
I do.
take up too much space. And
Yeah.
it's a show that you set up. I mean, I think you deserve a little spot out there. Just saying.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, because I'm not making any money off of this show actually. As a whole, all the money goes to all the bands.
Mm.
So I didn't want any of like the merch profits going to me instead of the merch profits going to the bands,
Use it to
t-shirts and
donate it
stuff. You know.
somewhere.
Sure, I could do that. Maybe
Yeah.
next show. But yeah, I'm not prepared
Yeah.
to
Okay.
put up a table, unfortunately. However, that'd be pretty cool. Maybe next time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just like find a charity to donate it all to. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, the show that I'm
but
throwing in May, it's a complete benefit show for
oh,
a
nice.
foundation called To Write Love on Her Arms.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's
What's that?
it well, you know it's so funny. Like 20 years ago, and I know this exactly because I just had an interview with To Write Love on Her Arms. So they're celebrating their it's either the 20th or the 25th year anniversary. I think it's the 20th year that they've been around for. And I used to I used to sell their merch at Hot Topic when I worked there
Oh,
20
super
years
cool.
ago. And I used to see them at all like those summer festivals, especially Warped Tour. I'd go to their booth and talk to them. But basically, it started off as a cutting program. So it's like To Write Love on Her Arms. It was just about the
Yeah,
pandemic of like people just like cutting themselves and
yeah,
killing
dude.
themselves almost. And so they dedicated like their entire like nonprofit to helping people find a way out of that stuff and to save people and to have resources for people. Suicide ideology is huge for me to support because that's where I was.
Absolutely.
So that's a huge one for me, and they have, they help a lot of other ways too. So I am honored to 20 years later, after selling their shows, throwing a metal festival to benefit them. It's
Dude, that's so cool.
kind of a cool like full circle moment.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, dude. That's great, man. I'm glad you're charity focused, you know. I
Yeah.
mean, it's all about stewardship, you know, when you get into the whole kind of ministry thing.
Hmm.
And it's like, man, what can I do to give back to the community and those who help me?
Yeah.
Um,
My
and
mind is there all the time.
yeah, no, for sure, dude. That's an excellent mindset to have, dude.
Yeah.
Once you get like profits involved and you're just kind of focusing on numbers, man, that's when you start to slip, you know?
Kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
But
But yeah, yeah.
I think
So
what
I mean, like,
yeah.
yeah. So I mean, like, obviously, you want a good turnout and all that stuff, for the benefit of said charity and all that stuff. But I don't know. It's like money isn't bad or sinful or anything of that sort. It's more so like, hey, man, like I want this show to do well so I can support these bands or
Yeah.
maybe support this charity or whatever. But
Yeah,
you know,
and the way that I'm doing it at the show too, where I am kind of staggering it in a way where it's like a local artist, out of town artist, local artist, out of town, just so
yeah,
like people are going and they stick around for the other bands that are coming up next. They'll hear a band from a different state,
yep,
communities from
it's a great
different
idea.
state, and so I'm just, dude, I am not trying to do like just a New York based thing. Like, I want this to
Yeah,
be huge. Like, I want people to be able to hear the words mental health and metal in the same sentence and just it be a natural thing to talk about. That's the
yeah,
goal.
for sure, dude. Yeah, man.
Ugh,
Yep. Oh, that's awesome. And
it's a
yeah,
challenge.
I kind of want to. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I kind of want to do the whole I guess festival type deal eventually down the road. Um,
Yeah, well, if
but
you
I,
need
I didn't want
help,
to start out with that. But
yeah, and that's what I started out with. And I'm like, what the
props to
fuck was
you,
I
dude.
thinking?
What are you
I'm
doing?
like, I should have did like a
That's
one night thing of 4 or 5 bands. It still would have been
yep.
fun. But then I tried to book Friday night to do that. So I almost had Friday night and all day Saturday to do. I'm just like, okay, Matt, just
Jeez.
chill, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get people out and, promote this stuff.
Yeah,
But
man.
I also have to
Yeah.
be realistic too on what I can do and
Yeah, for
afford and all
sure.
that stuff.
And it's like hard up here in New Hampshire too. I'm pretty sure this is like
Right.
the hardest state to promote into.
Mm.
It's just so dead and dry up here. It's like everything closes at 6 o'clock in the afternoon, like every
Why'd
store.
you decide to go this route then?
Um, just because I wanted to bring metal up here, dude. You know what I mean? It's like
Mm.
like yeah, there's a small metal scene. Been to a couple small shows. Steel Grave, they're from Connecticut. Hollowell, I think they're from Portland, Portland, Maine, and secular bands. Those are secular. I don't think, but like the Christian metal scene just does not exist up here. Between New Hampshire and Maine, at least. I know Mass, obviously, they got saved by Scarlet. A couple other New England bands. Is New Jersey in New England? No, it's not. It's not New England.
No.
Um, no.
Isn't
Um,
Major Moment from Mass too?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're in Mass. However, I don't think they're Christian. But
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Good people though. Such great people. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
and their
the
music is like super
interview.
positive and like,
Yeah, I
oh
just
my
put out
gosh.
my interview with them last night, and that was what I think it was like an hour and 40 minutes or something like that. Like we just chatted the whole
Yep.
night, dude. Like I'm just like, okay, we have to end this interview because if we don't, it's gonna be like a 3 hour interview.
Yep.
It's gonna be a bitch to edit. I'm like, okay, I think we gotta wrap this
Yeah,
up. But
yeah.
but it was a blast talking to them. It really was.
That's super cool, dude. Yeah, yeah.
Sasha is such a sweet individual, and her
Yep.
partner.
Yeah, she's been very helpful with like advertising tips and stuff like that, setting up like the
Yeah.
meta ads and all that.
Oh,
They're
cool.
like their marketing is insanely good. Like
It
they're
really
like
is. They're taking
top
a
of the
new
top.
approach that I haven't
Yeah.
really seen a lot of artists take, which is like involving the fans, making it a community, and just like being there
Hmm.
for them. They were saying at the show, even if you can't afford to buy some merch, they have set lists that they'll sign and give out for free if you ask them.
That's
So
super cool.
go to Major Moments booth and grab a t-shirt if you can, but also grab a signed set list. That's pretty cool.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And like
Yeah,
all
anywhere
their
you can support these
pre-orders for
bands.
their new album, like they're like anybody who who purchases like a pre-sale of the album, their name's going to be in the credits for no additional cost. So you'll be forever a part of the Major Moment community forever if you
Yeah,
just
yeah. Oh yeah, I saw
pre-order an
that.
album.
Yep.
It's
That's
wild.
awesome. Yep. Yeah, no, awesome
Good for
people.
them. Good
Awesome,
for
awesome
them.
people. Yep. No, I'd
Um,
love to see them in the kingdom one day. That'd be sick. But you know.
playing a rock show up there.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Um, well, if someone were to ask you, "Hey, Perry with XOCA, why should I come to the show this weekend?" What is something that you can hype up to be like, "This is why you should be there." What do you got?
Oh man, I'm so biased. I'm so freaking biased, dude.
No, but use that
I
bias, man. Pump it up.
I love I freaking love Diamonds to Dust, dude.
Yeah.
I can't even put into words how
Have you seen
excited
them
I am to
before?
see them live. No, I have
Oh,
not.
okay.
I have not. Well, again, I'm new to the whole Christian metal thing,
Sure,
so
sure.
it's like,
Oh,
man,
finding all
but
these bands, man. I bet that's fucking an amazing feeling. Like whenever I just
yeah,
find one band, one new band that I like, I get stoked. But
yeah,
then it's
dude.
like if you're
And there's
finding this
so
whole
many good
community.
ones.
Yeah.
So many good bands out there right now.
Do you like
Um,
Memphis Mayfire? I know they're a faith-based band.
um, I honestly have never heard of them. I'm sorry,
Uh,
but
I'm gonna
yeah,
say okay, I'm gonna send you some music too then.
yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I think you'll really dig them a lot.
Yep.
But
Yeah, I'm into
anyways,
like the really, really heavy
mm,
stuff, but
okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, well, they do a lot of screaming, but also some singing too. So I don't know if it would be up your alley, but check it out. I think you'll like him. And Major Moment is playing a show with them this summer.
oh, really nice.
Yeah, so it
That's
should
cool.
be yeah, it's gonna be a big one for them. But
Good stuff,
anyway,
man.
besides your new favorite band that you're checking out, what's another reason as like a whole to go out to this show?
Dude, honestly, um, man, I'm looking the biggest reason, like above all, I don't want to get like cheesy with it, dude, but I'm sure you
No.
can already guess what I'm trying to say here,
Yep.
but
I know where you're going
I
with this.
I yeah, I'm just looking to change some lives, dude.
Right.
Like the Lord's word is powerful above all. We got a pastor speaking at the end of the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he'll spit some bars for Jesus, I'm sure, and he'll just say like a brief word about the gospel, and he's gonna open the show with prayer as well. So it'll be
Hmm.
fun. I'm sure that the bands will minister as they go. But dude, I think it'll be a powerful experience.
Yeah.
And if you're not a believer, like that's perfectly fine, dude. Like y'all are welcome, more than welcome.
Everybody's
Because
welcome.
and I guarantee, even if you're anti-Jesus and you're like, screw this God, dude, you know what I mean? Like you're gonna love the music, dude. I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
man. Like these dudes are hype. And James Franchise, brand new band, with RVKH. He just started it a few months back, I think.
Oh, okay.
They slap. They slap for a brand new band. They're pretty good.
I'm
Um,
gonna hold off on really listening to them because I want to experience it live first.
yeah. They're like, I mean, I don't know. I think he takes like inspiration from like Linkin Park type deal.
Ah, sick.
Yep, yep.
Love Linkin Park. The old Linkin
But
Park, not the new Linkin Park.
yep, for sure, for sure. I think he's gonna do a cover of Faint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude, that would be sick.
That's reason
Um,
enough to go.
oh no, absolutely,
Live
absolutely.
live some of that early 2000s um fuck that early 2000s nostalgic feeling. There you go.
Yep, yep. No, it's easily
Mm.
my favorite song by Linkin Park too. So yeah, I'm pumped for that as well.
I have a weird relationship with that song.
Really?
Do you want me to tell you really quick? I feel
No,
like
yeah, absolutely,
okay,
dude.
all right. Well, after Chester passed,
Yep.
I was devastated.
Oh
I
yeah,
that
for
that
sure.
took me out for a while, and then even when I talk about what happened in my life around that time, like I get super emotional. Like I can't even really talk about what happened to Chester. But
Yeah,
a couple months after he passed, they threw a they not benefit. They threw a concert out in LA, and I was living there at the time at the Hollywood Bowl, and it was
yeah.
called like a celebration of life, and like System of a Down was there, Avenged Sevenfold,
Dude, sick.
so many artists, Corn was there. Like it was just
Oh
this
man, I love corn.
a crazy night of just
Yeah,
all these bands like singing Chester's parts for him and just the community
dude,
coming
that's beautiful,
together.
man.
It really
That's
is.
beautiful.
But, there's a line in that song that bothers me. And
Yeah,
they closed out the set with this song, which I don't know. I have a weird feeling about it. Like there's literally a lyric that says find a new place to hang this noose. And
huh.
Chester apparently passed from a hanging. I don't think that's what
Oh wow.
happened. Uh I think something else happened, but the narrative is that he hung himself. And to
Jeez.
close out his celebration of life show
Oh man.
with a line that says, "Find a new place to hang this noose." I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Jeez.
that's weird to play. Like I know it's one of their most popular songs, but out of respect for what might have happened to Chester, maybe don't play that song and sing those lyrics at his memorial show.
True, true. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you think you would have wanted them to play it? I mean,
Maybe? I don't know though.
I'm pretty sure it's like their most played song of all time. Like they're one of the most popular ones of all time.
It is. I would probably say it's top five, but
Yeah.
definitely not like the most or anything. But yeah, it was a big
Yeah,
song
yeah,
for
yeah.
them. It was a big
But
song
but
for
yeah,
them.
still, no, yeah. I can see how that's not the best tactfully in that
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Sadly. Man.
I don't know. I just have a weird relationship with that song. And maybe
Yeah.
I'm just like looking way into it because of how much I love Chester. So maybe I'm just like trying to find little things to be like, this made me mad.
Yeah. Maybe there's
But I
deeper
don't
meaning
know.
to it, you know what I mean?
Maybe,
Like,
maybe. I don't know.
jeez. That's rough, dude.
Um,
But
well, anyway, dude, I am looking forward to finally meeting you in person. Now that I know your voice, I'll
absolutely.
be able to find you a little easier. I should be like, okay, remember that voice from that episode. Listen
Yeah,
for
I'm a
that.
short dude with the hat.
Okay, I'll have a hat on too, probably. So,
Sick. It's sick.
well, I'm stoked to see you and all the bands with RVHK. And so sorry. Remind me who was playing with the name of that, the other artist that's
Yeah,
joining them.
RVKH with James Franchise.
James Franchise. All right. I am stoked to see you this weekend with RVKH with James Franchise. And then we have the boys of Diamonds to Dust, which you are stoked on. And
Yep.
then Major Moment, who are the nicest people that I've ever had on the show.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Um, and then ending the night with one of my new favorite bands, Saved by Scarlet. It's going to be a
Saved
great
by Scarlet.
show. It's going to be a great show. I've been hyping it for the last several months. We have all the bands coming on for their interviews this week, actually. So this Thursday today, a couple of days before the show. I think this is coming out tomorrow. It should be coming out tomorrow. And then, but we have Scarlet coming on tonight. Well, it's premiering tonight, so it's
Yep.
premiering now. So it's already out by the time this episode is out. So go to our YouTube page, which is in the Heavy Mental link tree, and you can see all these episodes and find out uh, all the amazing things these bands are doing and talking about, and they're all talking about the show this weekend. Everyone's very passionate about it. Everyone's excited, so that's reason enough to go. Support local artists, support the metal community, and support mental health in this metal
Yeah.
community because we're all going through it. Every single one of
Absolutely.
us is going through something, and they
Yep.
put, all these
No
artists.
issue is too small, dude. No issue
Right.
is too small, man.
No. And all these
Yep.
artists are getting out these emotions through the music.
Yep.
So supporting them in any way you can, even just buying a patch or a sticker, something just very minimal will help out in, a lot of small ways. So go and
Definitely. That's how they
support
make
local
most of their
music.
yeah, that's how they make most of their income is their the merch booth, dude. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But,
None of these bands right now are even seeing any profit from ticket sales or anything. And if it is, it's
yeah.
very small. So any
Yep.
additional funds we can throw at these artists to help promote, I mean, they appreciate it so much. People are traveling for this show, so travel costs. Let's help them out a little bit. Let's help them out a little
Absolutely. Gas prices are through the roof right
bit.
now, dude.
Yeah, they are, and they're only going to get worse. So.
Absolutely.
So just driving out for the show, we're all gonna super appreciate it. The bands are gonna appreciate it. XOCA is definitely gonna appreciate it too.
Yep, yep.
Um, so hopefully we'll see a bunch of you come out this Saturday at Jewel Music Venue. Doors at 5, show
Yep.
at 6, and
Yep, yep.
up and coming James Franchise and RVKH is kicking off the night. So be there early. Come for the first act and stay for the last. Let's
Yep, yep.
party.
Absolutely.
Let's party it up with some prayers this weekend.
It's gonna be a great night, dude.
Let's sing to the Lord with our horns up in the air. Metal. That's one thing I like about like Christian or just like faith-based music. It's just like it's so strong and heavy, but it's also so
Yes.
aggressive. It's so aggressive. So
Absolutely.
you can still enjoy that metal side and then also the
Yep.
faith side and just bring it all together. Because I think a lot of people don't realize actually that there's faith-based metal music,
Yep.
and like
Yeah, no, I
once
had no idea.
yeah, you're right, right. Until Memphis Mayfire, I had no idea that they were even one, and it just opened up this huge. I'm like, oh, I wonder who else is doing this. This is interesting.
Yeah, dude, for
Um,
sure.
but get out your emotion this weekend. We want to see you in the pit
Absolutely.
knocking people and then
Yeah,
picking
no more
them up
broken elbows
afterwards.
though.
No more broken elbows. Please, please watch your elbows and your eyes and everything else.
Yeah,
But
look for
most,
fallen woman.
but but most importantly, watch out for those mentals. It's way more important that we take care of ourselves first.
Amen to
Um,
that.
yeah. Well, Perry, thank you so much for coming on this, man. I am stoked to meet you this weekend, and I appreciate you telling your story too earlier on. And this stuff
Of
is
course,
not
dude.
easy to talk about, but when we do, it just inspires others to do it too. So let's keep talking. So I'll keep talking.
Absolutely.
Um,
Good
cool,
stuff.
man. Well, thanks again. And this episode will probably come out tomorrow. But if not, early Saturday, which will give the listeners something to listen to while they're driving on their way to the show, just to get a little more bit more hype. But we're gonna try to get it
Perfect. I get
out
to hear
tomorrow
my
night.
beautiful voice
There we
on the
go.
way to the show.
There we go. But your story is inspiring, so this will, inspire at least one other person to be like, you know what? I'll check out some of this faith-based music. Why not?
Yeah,
That's where it
hopefully.
starts.
Yep.
Where it starts. Cool, Perry. Well, thank you so much again. Uh, my brother, I'm stoked to see you this weekend. So,
He's well, dude.
thanks for
Should be
coming
good.
on, and I'll see you in the pit on Saturday.
Absolutely. See you then, dude.
All right, brother. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you very soon.
Of course, man. God bless.
You too, man.